guys, it's Jessica from Sloppy Swatches. Today I have this stamped navy look featuring Starrily. I was sent this polish from Live Love Polish along with my affiliate account. If you'd like to shop at Live Love Polish, I'd really appreciate it. If you click my link below, I will get a percentage of the sales. So I'll show you exactly how I did this look. For the base of my look today, I'm using a Milky Way by Starrily, and this is described as a deep midnight blue with scattered holographic glitter. I also think that this has some nice big blue flakes in there that kind of reflect the light. Very, very pretty. This is a super, super dark navy, so I'll go ahead and show you a brush shot. And I'll show you how Milky Way swatched on my natural nails. Since this is a very, very dark navy, I was worried about staining, so I'm using Super Chick Lacquer's Bring It On base coat. This went on really smoothly for the first coat. I did have a tiny bit of streakiness, but it's not gritty at all. I had absolutely no staining with this polish, so that's remarkable for this kind of tone of blue. It may be the base coat though, so I would for sure lay one down just in case. I am going to let this dry and come back in for a second coat just to make it nice and deep and opaque. A second coat is going to bring this one completely opaque. It will dry down textured though due to the larger glitters and maybe flakes, so I recommend doing a nice top coat. Here is a look at the completed base with top coat. To stamp the lace pattern on today, I'm using Born Pretty Plate -L020. These are really affordable plates. They're very well edged. I'll be using this image here on my ring nail, as well as the rose pattern, I think, on the rest of my nails. To stamp, I'm using Pure by Tux Polish. This is a new polish from the Juicy Jewels release. I will link that down below. This was sent to me for review too, and it works amazing for stamping. So I'm going to apply generously to the image. Give a firm scrape downwards and then an upwards roll with my Born Pretty stamper. So this is how it picked up, nice and crisp. I'm going to roll it directly on top of my ring nail. I did have to move it a little bit side to side to make sure that the edges were nice and covered. I'm top coating here with Liquid Macro Top Coat, also from Super Chick Lacquer. This is a great top coat. I had no smearing and it dries nice and super glossy. I myself am not the best at cleanup, so I like to do a top coat before I go in and do a little bit closer of cleanup. That way I don't fudge all of the edges around my cuticle. So this is just 100% acetone and a cleanup brush. For the rest of my nails, I wanted to go in with this more rose pattern lace. I did not want the rose to go in the same direction though on every nail, so I'm going to show you how I do a reverse stamp using two different stampers. So again, I'm going to apply generously to my image, scrape downwards, and roll upwards. You will want to move kind of quickly doing this so that it doesn't dry on one stamper or the other, but I'm going to take one stamper and then roll it directly on top of my other one, just a nice clean motion. If you feel like it isn't transferring, you can add a little bit more pressure and it should work pretty well. So I'll show you how I stamp this directly onto my middle finger. So I'm just going to position the stamper and then press down and roll side to side. So I got a good, nice transfer there. You can see the difference between my index finger, which was the direct pickup, and my middle finger, which was reversed. So now I'm going to take a little bit of Pure and go around the outside edge of my cuticle all the way down the stamp just to make it look a little bit more cohesive. My edges were a little bit raggy, so I think this just completes the look. So here is a look at the final mani with top coat. I think it'd be really fun to add rhinestones to this as well. I love how the white pops off the darker navy base and you get a little bit of that sparkle through the lace. So I think this is a really classy look. I'll show you how it looks at a different angle in direct sunlight. So you get lots of sparkle out of this. This is my swatch photo at an angle in direct sunlight. If you'd like to see more photos, you can visit my blog at sloppyswatches.wordpress.com. I will have my Live Love Polish link down below if you're interested in that. You can also follow me on Instagram at sloppyswatches. So thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.